So I just got an interesting phone call from my wife. She wants to learn how to use our power tools. Now, of course, I'm all for this. Our family business has been built around building things together and learning new things. Our daughter knows how to use the planer. But my wife, I love her, is very spatially challenged. I love my wife. I love my kids. And I really do want to teach them all. It's just my wife has admitted to me that she doesn't know how to use any of them. She's never been taught how to use any of them, but she wants to learn. So we're gonna try it out. Hopefully everything turns out fine. Hopefully she listens, and hopefully it's not just a big mess. We're really doing this? You really wanna learn how to use saws?
Yeah, I don't know, but...
Do you think this is a good idea?
Yeah.
Ready?
Hey, Sammos! Yeah. What are
Sure?
Yeah, what are we doing? What is that thing? What is this thing?
We're gonna focus on this one tool at a time.
Well, I want to do that one first. I want to do... What is that giant thing?
That is a planer.
No, that thing. The giant thing with the bag and the hat. Like a gnome. The gnome. It's like... Can we draw a face on it?
This is our sawdust collection system. And as you can see, it works quite well.
Are you being sarcastic?
I'm very sarcastic. It is hooked up to our planer, which takes our boards from the fuzziness down to the smoothness, so we don't have to sand so much.
Sounds plain and simple to me.
This is our Mitre Saw. Top of the line. That was 40 bucks off Marketplace. But very dangerous nonetheless. Just like our coffee press upstairs. Very easy to operate, but always wear your headphones. Never use it without. So, make sure it's plugged in. Make sure your hands are away from the blade. Make sure the dogs aren't barking.
There go boys and goes. See you later. Just left me. Ooh, what does this do? Oh, he's back. Oh, I swear to go boys and girls to pick up the cat food. Oh no. Hi, go boys and girls. Hi, meals. Desi, don't pee on anything. Okay.
May now go back to its regularly scheduled program.
Mitre Saw basics. Headphone. You need iPro.
When would I use this?
This is when you're taking a board that is long and you want to cut it down short. So say we have a planter, since we make a lot of planters, and it is 35 inches long. So you want to take your board, take your tape measurer.
There's one right here. Thank God I'm down here.
You take your pencil. What did I say? 32 inches?
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
That you would mark off at 32. This is a family-friendly tutorial. Well, if you're me, you just line it up like this. But as a newbie, you grab your straight edge or a square.
The triangle.
A triangle, but it's got a square edge, and you line it up
That's
on the line.
confusing. I mean, that's
draw the line.
unbelievably confusing.
Look.
Hold on. No. We're gonna flip that in reverse and rewind a little bit. Tell me, you just called that a square. It's a triangle.
It's a square edge, and he's straight.
Well, show it to me.
Look, right here.
Show it to me. That's a triangle.
But this edge is
Ask our
square.
3-year-old son right now. What is that? Triangle. It's a triangle, Daddy.
Yes, but in the profession of woodworking, it is a triangle.
Or is it a square?
So now you would take your 32-inch mark that is now squared off, and you would line it up so that the saw blade
Get low, get low.
is just to the left or right. You never want to be directly on it because that takes off the saw blade length. And then you would pull the trigger.
Oh, well, don't do it right now. I don't have eye protection or ear protection on.
You pull the trigger, wait for the saw blade to get up to speed.
How do I know?
With this one, it takes about 2 seconds.
Oh. Okay.
Pull it down, and it would cut off a perfectly square 32-inch piece.
A square?
Square. What you don't want to do is have your fingers anywhere near the saw blade. You want to have it outside of the actual saw. You want to hold it down. Otherwise, if you don't feel comfortable holding it down, you can clamp this on it so that your hand does not need to be near it.
Well, then I have to lift it back up. Do you have to lift it back up, or will it just stop? Yeah, I just want to drop it and let it go.
Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't let it go. It does have a spring in it. It shouldn't hurt it, but you never want to be rough with your tool. So yeah, that's a miter saw. The basics, the very basics, the very basics.
What's this?
Fifth, this is our table saw.
Oh.
This is our most dangerous.
Yeah, this is the Johnny Cash. This is how Johnny Cash's brother died.
Walk hard.
No, I'm never using one of those.
Oh yeah, that's very dangerous. So anyways.
Okay. Why do you have pencils and stuff on there? Shouldn't it be clear of shit?
So there's multiple different things you can do with this, but the basics is you take a board that is a certain width and you want it to be shorter, basically. This board is
less width.
This board is about 3 inches and you want it down to 2.5 inches. So you take your tape, you flip this lever up, and you bring this over so that the right side of the teeth are at your 2.5 mark. This is the basic way. Most newer, more expensive ones that you say that I can't buy, because you don't need to do this.
I've never tried.
Financially, be irresponsible.
Okay, well that's you comment, not a me comment.
So once you're at 2.5
Everyone
across
always
the board,
thinks I'm a Karen. Doesn't mean you need to make me out to be one.
once you're at 2.5 inches, you push the lever down so it's locked. And then you would take your board, you'd flip it on.
You didn't even know that.
Ear pro, eye pro. I'm actively ignoring you as I'm explaining how to use a table saw.
Yeah, what is this for again?
So you flip it on, and then you'll take your piece of wood and slowly slide it through as the blade is spinning. And you do not obviously want your fingers anywhere near it. So as you're getting closer and closer to the blade, you'll have a push stick. There's many different kinds. We have the cheap one, but you'll take the push stick and finish it off through. You never want to stand directly behind it because it could bite and it could shoot that piece of wood right back. If you're standing behind it, it'll, go through you. Where it's standing right now would go right at the family jewel. I'm gonna turn it on.
No, I don't think I want to use that one. Can we just not use that? Like ever? Like what do you use that for? Why couldn't I cut that one thinner on that saw?
Notice how the blade doesn't go all the way through. As if we're getting a long strip. So ripping down
yeah,
the board.
I get it.
Longer pieces.
Well, they gotta come up with something safer.
Yeah, this is the NFC. This is
not for Courtney. Why can't I just use that?
You can. It'll just take you about 30 years to do one board.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Challenge.
Done. Next episode. Courtney saws down a single board.
Love it.
Our final tool of the night.
No, I'm done. I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay.
I'm so late.
On next episode of teaching Courtney how to use tools, the tool that her daughter has already mastered.
I'm kidding. You can teach me how to use it. The planer. You put the boards through. You turn it on. You don't want any staples. You gotta take all staples off. The boards are uneven width, so you don't put more than one through at the same time. Even though we could figure that out, we just have chosen not to yet. And that's a wrap.
Ear pro, eye pro. Perfect. You got it.
Yeah, I got it.
This spins it up and down. Has a little lever in here that when you put the board in, it tells you what the depth is and how much you're taking off. You never want to do what I'm doing right now.
That's what she said.
Shouldn't be. This is fun.
You got your dust collection system.
Hang out late night.
Both of them need to be turned on because it shoots a ton, as you can see. Rosie, get out of the cat litter box.
Oh my god, eating cat food. Yeah, go. What was that?
That's pretty much all I got for you, but I don't think you're really paying attention to any of it.
You're so cute. I love watching you work.
You should see me twerk. Yeah? Any questions?
Can you go to bed?
Yeah.
Love you.
Me too.
You're cute.